What's up, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw here in Lexington, Kentucky. And we are starting off with a men's Royal Rumble winner. And we should be able to, because we need to know what's happening with these chamber matches. We need to find out who this man, or at least what title this man is challenging for at WrestleMania. It is CM Punk. I, of course, say which Charlie's challenging for, because we still got a whole pay-per-view to go yet. And one of those champions have got to go inside the Elimination Chamber, defend their championship inside that chamber. Punk chooses who that one is, because he will choose that title to face at Mania. He's taking on the Elimination Chamber champion side for the men's. The men's champions chamber match winner. He's taking on that champion. It's just his choice which champion that is. Will it be the World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Bron Breakker, or the WWE Universal Championship, currently held by Seth Rollins over on SmackDown? Be interesting to see who CM Punk chooses. But yeah, it was great to see CM Punk win. I know how many she's been aching to win that Royal Rumble, though. I think that was mainly the point when you got to win. You won this main event spot at WrestleMania. That's not how this Royal Rumble goes. Has not been guaranteed that main event spot. So he's going to have to hope that there's a good build and good anticipation for his match to get that spot. Otherwise, might have to wait until next year. Who knows? Either way, CM Punk nonetheless won that Royal Rumble, came in at number 30 and won it. Had the odds in his favour, and it worked out for him. So let's hear what he has to say. Is it good to be alive on a Monday night in Lexington, Kentucky, or what? I'll tell you it is, because it's on Monday night after the Royal Rumble pay-per-view where I main evented and won the Rumble, so I get a world title shot of my choosing at WrestleMania. And everybody's been asking me since, hey Punk, who are you going to challenge at WrestleMania? I could challenge the genetic freak, the badass, Bron Breakker, for the World Heavyweight title. Or I could challenge the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins for the WWE Universal title. Either way, Samantha's going to be saying, and no. But which is it in question? World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk, or WWE Universal Champion CM Punk. Both sound great. I have made my decision though. When I first came back, I returned here on Raw and I was cost a shot at the world title. So now I can call the play, and so I'm getting justice served late. Cause I challenge Bron Breakker. Well, this is not Bron Breakker, that is for sure. I'm surprised Regal's even let this happen, to be fair. Maybe he should let McIntyre slip through his fingers. But yeah, this man does not look happy. This man started at, number 1 and got eliminated by Jey Uso. Somewhere in the 20s, the pointers he got to. So just to that point on, it was like mid-20s, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think Balor came in and he was 25, if I remember correctly. So it proves how long Drew McIntyre was in that Rumble for, and yet just lost out because of how bastard he was. He's not going to be happy that somebody's had a vendetta with for a little bit now, that's made McIntyre be forcefully sent on vacation because of how much he's been annoyed with CM Punk lately. Won the Royal Rumble after getting number 30 when McIntyre got spot 1. Yeah, McIntyre. I'm not surprised that he's not best pleased looking. Oof. No. You talk about justice. You started at number 30. You came out very last. I had to start the damn thing. I survived until the 20s before I got eliminated. You got a pass. You didn't even get in by the time I was out. I should be challenging for the world title at WrestleMania, not you. Oh, hey, even the raffle drum likes and respects me more than you. Screw the raffle drum. Screw the Rumble. You, me, right now, for your spot at WrestleMania. No, Drew. No. I've already beaten you, and I have no benefit in fighting you again. But don't worry. You've got a match in the main event, where if you win that, you'll get added to the Elimination Chamber. Well, you now know it's going to be for the World Heavyweight title, and Bron Breakker's going to be in it. So you can win that chamber match. You'll be the world champion, and you can fight me in the match at Mania that you so desperately want. Screw waiting for the main event. Get my opponent out here right now. Well, okay, then you heard the man who wants his match now, not the main event. Let's get see who his opponent's going to be. Okay, we know what these dim lights mean. Because we know wrestling has more than one royal family. It's going to be the American Nightmare. Ooh. Oh, I'm pumped for this one. A little bit of a rematch from Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship is now going to be an Elimination Chamber Contenders match, which we now know is going to be the chamber for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bron Breakker, your first person to be put into an Elimination Chamber match. Who's going to be the second? Will it be this man, or will it be his opponent? Oh, I can't wait to find out. This was a great match at Backlash. I'm sure it will not disappoint this time around.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes comes down. He was the victor last time, ended up winning that World Heavyweight Championship match at Backlash. And went on to have a... it wasn't a bad run. Of course, it got ended by Bron Breakker at SummerSlam. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a bad run. He had a hell of a match at SummerSlam in that trophy match. He had a hell of a match at Night Champions. Not that it ended up being because of him. It was more Orton. But, yeah, it was a memorable title reign because we jumped straight into a legacy kind of rivalry type situation that lasted 3 months and ended up just battering Cody to hell. That Bron Breakker cashed in on him. And Cody wasn't able to gain that title back at the rematch. A really notable thing we've seen Cody Rhodes do since will be in that War Games match and be in the Royal Rumble match. Now here's his chance. Well, nearly has a chance of World Championship again. Jeez, McIntyre just blown right through Cody. And this is interesting. If you can see, well, he's kind of hiding behind your ring post now. The ring post now a little bit. CM Punk's decided to stay down here. Just keep an eye on the match. I don't know, maybe playing mind games with the Scottish Warrior. Oh, Cody's going to absorb that one. It's called the foot of Drew McIntyre. Jeez, I think this is going to pay for Drew McIntyre. CM Punk being out here. We might going to give Cody Rhodes the advantage. Jeez, the headbutt by Drew McIntyre. The clothesline now. I see Drew's showing so much attention right now on CM Punk. Showing so much. Jeez, that boot to the face. I was going to say, this is a different man that Cody faced almost, well, what, like 9 months ago-ish now? Drew McIntyre, he had a desire for that World Heavyweight Championship. Now he has a desperation for not just the World Heavyweight Championship, so he wants it more than he did last time. But now that it also means if he wins it, he's taking on CM Punk at WrestleMania. Road breaks there. Oh, Drew, it's not your fault, man. You don't need to go for the ref. Don't need to go for John. It's not your. It's your fault, not his. Actually, I probably should say that. Jeez, the drop kick. No, Cody's trying to get out of the way there. You get what I mean? The desperation. He wants that championship more, and now he also wants Punk, which he'll get Punk at Mania. If he gets that title win, he's gonna go for that chamber. But that extra desperation, those 2 motivations instead of the 1, it's gonna make Drew an even harder challenger for Cody, maybe to the point that it's not going to be doable for Cody, because it was barely doable last time. Drew felt like he was inches away, and he was annoyed by that. That started the frustration off further. Jeez. And now it's on a whole new level. I mean, he's chucked Cameron Grimes to a light and taken him out injured, like, since his match with Cody. We haven't seen Cameron Grimes since. I don't know if we're going to see him again. He got chucked through a light bulb just from like a regular hype like we've sometimes seen before, like off a light that's been right next to the stage. He chucked him off the catwalk. You know what I mean? You've got to also add that height to it, and that fall is not fun alone. To be broken your foot by an electric spike firing everywhere. All you got to do is get like sparks very unluckily, and that could be the end in a lot of ways. So you've got to be careful about these kind of things. So I don't think we might ever see Cameron Grimes ever again. So this is the kind of the man that Cody Rhodes is in the ring with right now, but a man that CM Punk has beaten up with a simple roller. Same with Jey Uso, if I'm not mistaken. And Punk has, oh geez, Glasgow's Kiss has teased McIntyre for. So 2. Oof. Yeah, this is not a man to trifle with. Punk has done it, and that's making the desperation, the frustration even more with Drew McIntyre. So you can tell by the busted open face that Cody Rhodes has, just the amount of anger, the amount of frustration that Drew McIntyre is putting into all these shots. Cody's not barely getting much offense here. I know 2 wrongs there, I think, but Cody's barely getting anything in here. This is Cody Rhodes we're talking about here, the American Nightmare, the former World Heavyweight Champion. He's getting dominated by Drew McIntyre. I don't think Punk quite believes it. And Cody's just not staying the test here. It's Drew McIntyre. Oh, jeez. All right, Punk. He just knocked Punk there with Cody Rhodes just showing off now as McIntyre. This isn't what McIntyre wants. Oh, jeez. No need for this. He's just standing by. Just going after Punk now. Jeez. And of course, Punk can't retaliate. Oh, Punk. Here's Drew. And holding Punk yet again. It's sending it into the barricade. Cody's come too. They're going to save Punk, attacking McIntyre now. Cody's back involved with things. Punk's back to his feet. He's shook himself off a little bit. Jeez. Cody. Jeez. Oh. Hook in the one arm, hook in the second arm. Pedigree. And clearly McIntyre's done the damage to Cody Rhodes there. Cody going into the cover. 1, 2. Whoa! Drew McIntyre gets that shoulder up. Elbow drop there on Drew. Jeez. Cody. No, Drew with a headbutt. No, Cody with the counter. Clothesline down. And Cody now looking for that knee drop. Gets it on Drew. And it's the middle rope. Cody using this advantage that he's now been given. Like Drew McIntyre's fault. That he's cost himself here. Cody's now taking it to the advantage. Jeez. Oh, Drew McIntyre's back. Oh, he's been busted open. Oh, he's not going to take that too kindly. Jeez, it's now just unleashing on Cody Rhodes right now. Jeez, Cody. You fucked up, mate. You have indeed fucked up. There's Drew McIntyre going to work on Cody Rhodes that headbutt. Jeez. Drew just going to work. Oof. Cody trying to get out of harm's way. Drew ain't having it. Drew is not having it. Jeez. That sit out powerbomb. And the elbow drop there. Jeez, Cody not doing too good. I think we've also got to talk just about the... I was mentioning about how much desperation and is just going to be fueling Drew McIntyre right now. We did say how long he lasted in that Royal Rumble. And so how battered he's going to be. It was the main event. This is the next night. And he's going one-on-one with Cody Rhodes. As McIntyre just eyeing up Punk there. Before looking to possibly put an end to this match. Claymore to Cody Rhodes. Goes into the cover. 1, 2. Whoa! Cody Rhodes manages to fire his shoulder up. Drew. He's not going to take too kindly to... As he hammers back down Cody Rhodes. I've got a question. Whose blood's that on the mat? Is that a mix? Is it more one than the other? I don't know. Drew doesn't look too badly busted open, but Cody's been busted open a while. And McIntyre's been on the domination. Cody's looks more nasty too. It's all kind of all over his face. Drew's looks like it's more just the one side of his face. And Drew's manhandling Drew's manhandling Cody. It'd be a way if Drew was manhandling himself. But either way, Drew just tossing Cody. Jeez. Oof. Yeah, again picking him up. That again throwing him across the ring. And a headbutt. Jeez. Drew is just non-stop here. I would have pointed this as a quite equal match here, but clearly there's just something. I don't think even desperation could, like, the levels that we'd expect would be fueling Drew McIntyre this much. But there's just the extra rage as well that he has for Punk, and now for Cody as well. It's been reinvigorated. Is McIntyre just showing Cody off to CM Punk, seeing this is what I've made to him. This is what I'll do to you at WrestleMania. As Drew McIntyre, the Claymore. Touch Cody Rhodes. Yeah, again, Drew McIntyre. Oh, CM Punk's not even watched it. Drew's not going to take too kindly to that. Taking that as a disrespect, just send CM Punk in to the ring steps there. Jeez, Drew McIntyre just unleashing on CM Punk right there. Jeez. Just going to work. Just stomping the hell out of Punk. As Cody's back to his feet after that second Claymore. I reckon that would have been it right there. As Cody now looking to take advantage of Drew McIntyre being out of it there. Just taking that shot. That was a nasty one. Thought Drew got that. Jeez. Cody. The shot. Oh, Cody cuts a note. Drew McIntyre gets out of the way of that one. And the shot right to the temple there. And a kick right down. Drew McIntyre. Oh, and now the old air raid siren. Jeez. Drew just yet again unleashing on Cody Rhodes right now. Jeez. Just going to work. Just end it, Drew. Just end it. We could have ended after the air raid siren. They're again eyeing up CM Punk. CM Punk was kind of just side-eyeing him at that point. Jeez. Drew sending a message. That was menacing. Jeez. Drew McIntyre now. He's calling for it again. For a third time, the Claymore. Jeez. To Cody Rhodes. And Drew McIntyre. Oh, he's aiming for a fourth one. There's no need for this, surely. And a fourth Claymore. Jeez. McIntyre eyeing up CM Punk again. Just taking his time at this point, sending a message. He's done Cody Rhodes in. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre with an emphatic win. Jeez, I wasn't expecting that to be so one-sided. This is Cody Rhodes we're talking about. This, like, when the amount of wear and tear that's taken to Drew McIntyre last night, and this is just the amount of rage and desperation fueled in Drew McIntyre right now. Good luck in the Elimination Chamber, who is taking him on along with Bron Breakker, and good luck to CM Punk if he ends up taking him on in WrestleMania, as we now have a bit of a showdown between these two. Really a stare down. Punk not giving McIntyre his chance to celebrate. Hold on a minute. Is that the music I think it is? It's the World Heavyweight Champion, and he's accompanied by his wolf dog brethren, Baron Corbin there. Jeez. Oddish in situations going on here. It's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds over the coming weeks. But of course, there we go. The first two people in that World Heavyweight Championship match, Bron Breakker and Drew McIntyre. It's going to be good. Anyways, tonight, New Day are returning and taking on L.W.O. Also, we have a promo from the retaining Women's World Champion, Bayley. We also have a promo from the returning Ridge Holland after he attacked Pete Dunne to cost Pete Dunne his IC title. We also have in the main event now is Green versus Roxanne Perez for the Women's Chamber spot. But at first we have another Women's Chamber spot in Ronda Rousey versus Zelina Vega. Though I have to note, we have no idea if this is going to be a Champions one or a Contenders one because we have no idea who Charlotte's going to be challenging yet. We'll find that out on SmackDown. So for the time being, we'll know whoever these two winners, they'll be in a chamber, whether it'll be alongside Bayley or not. And for that title, we don't know. I guess we'll just have to find out on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Venice Beach, California. The baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
It's going to be interesting, though, to see who comes into this one. Of course, starting out here is the returning Ronda Rousey, returned at the Royal Rumble. She had issues with Roxanne Perez. Those two fought hard in that one. It'll be interesting to see if those two could end up being in the chamber spots. We have both their matches tonight. Of course, Roxanne is in the now new main event. Originally supposed to be Drew versus Cody. You can see why, but now it is Roxanne versus Chelsea, which is originally match 3.
And representing the L.W.O. from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
Well, these two know each other well-ish, I guess. These two have tossed up for the Women's World Championship before now in that fatal four-way that happened at Fastlane. And they've teamed together on multiple occasions too. There was a six-woman tag, that was on the build towards Survivor Series. Sorry, well, no, it's Fastlane against Damage Control, and then also they were the 3-woman team for Raw when they went into the Women's War Games match, taking on Charlotte Flair, of course the Women's Royal Rumble winner, and alongside Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. I believe they were not success. They were successful in the 6-woman tag against Damage Control, but I believe they won in the War Games match. Raw, as you saw, or ended up winning Survivor Series nonetheless. That's why CM Punk was number 30 on the Men's Royal Rumble, and we can only believe that Jade Cargill is now a Raw superstar, considering she came out number 30 at the Royal Rumble for the women's side of things. Not able to win though, of course. Charlotte Flair was SmackDown superstar. Like I said, we'll find out lots of things on SmackDown. We'll find out who she's challenging at Mania, or at least what title she's challenging for, and we'll find out what these two women's chamber contender matches are going to be for tonight. They're going to be for Bayley's Women's World Championship, or they're going to be the challenge for Bayley's Women's World Championship at Mania. That is going to be the question that questions that Charlotte will answer on SmackDown. Well, we still need these matches tonight nonetheless anyways. It's kind of interesting to have the winners before we actually find out anything. It's interesting just to kind of see that they kind of know what they're fighting for. They know they're fighting for an Elimination Chamber spot. Whether it's in a pod or not is yet to be known. But it's interesting to still know, to know what you're fighting for, but knows partially what you're fighting for. Could influence them the way they're fighting, because I feel like it's hard to say, what would you fight for more? Would you fight for the women's... I'd probably say you'd fight for the women's world title match more. So either way, both of them kind of... Well, if you win them, they basically near guarantee you a spot at Mania. If you drop the women's world title before Mania, that's kind of on you at that point. But, like, if you do like an open challenge or something, or you accept an early challenge for the title, but you could easily say no and get that WrestleMania spot. So a WrestleMania spot secured pretty much, unless you choose otherwise, nonetheless, at Mania if you win said chamber. But some people want their WrestleMania momentum to win the championship at Mania instead of walk in as champion. So they would actually rather the contenders match. But at the same time, they'd rather be champion for as long. Some people would rather be champion as long as possible. To imagine be able to walk in as WrestleMania champion and walk out still as champion. So it's one of those things. But yeah, Zelina, Vega, geez, no. So the question is, what do these two women want more? I have a feeling Ronda Rousey wants one thing different in particular more, and that's a match against Roxanne Perez. How she might get it has proven that she wants it by just kicking out near instantly there. Of course, mentioned this is Ronda Rousey's return after Roxanne Perez did a little bit of returning the favour in a way. The same way Ronda took out Roxanne for a bit. Roxanne did the same to countered Ronda, trying to do it again. 2 kick out. Yeah, Ronda tried to repeat that. Roxanne countered and ended up doing it to Ronda instead. Ended up taking Ronda out for a bit. Not for too long though, because she ended up at the Rumble. But William Regal did warn Roxanne Perez about what the way she's going to anger Ronda Rousey, and it's not going to be good for Roxanne. But Roxanne has beaten Ronda Rousey before. They are 1-on-1 this season. Be interesting to see when they can next face off. Well, they're 1-on-1 in total. They've never faced off before until this season, so 1-on-1. I'll be interested to see who gets the win there to make it 2-1, or it could end up being 2-1-1 before that even happens. We don't know. But we don't even know when that next match is going to be at this point. So in the meantime, Zelina Vega looking to welcome Ronda. No, Ronda. Jeez, no. Zelina Vega rolls out of the way. No, Ronda fighting off Vega there. Jeez, the Bulldog. Vega getting out of harm's way. Don't catch out Zelina Vega though. Ronda Rousey's been on a warpath, but Zelina Vega are inaugural Women's World Champion of the season. There's a code red there. 1, 2. Wow, Ronda Rousey gets the shoulder belt. Can't believe that. Jeez, I don't think Vega does either. Just proves the toughness of Ronda Rousey right now. Jeez. But yeah, no. Zelina Vega was the inaugural Women's World Champion until the whole Elektra Lopez situation turned out. And Bayley won that Women's World Championship, and she's been champion ever since. I'm sure Zelina Vega would like to get a lick back and get that Women's World Championship. What better way to do it at Mania or Elimination Chamber, end up walking into WrestleMania as champion. chances are you're taking on the champion now. The champion now has pretty much got like a guaranteed shot at Mania. It's just whether they're going to be walking in as champion or not is up to the question. Because of course, Bron Breakker, we know he's going into the World Heavyweight Championship chamber. It's going to be World Heavyweight Chamber. If he wins it, he's taking on CM Punk. If he loses, and say he loses to Drew McIntyre, it could be a triple threat match at Mania. Like, you know, because he's got his rematch clause. Punk's got his match. Drew's the champion. You know what I mean? It could be interesting. Anyways, Ronda Rousey going to work on Zelina. Vega will worry about those bridges once we cross them, but it is nice to theorize and just throw stuff out into the cosmos and go, this could happen. Be interesting to see what does happen and if this comes to apparent or comes to light or happens, you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see how all stuff goes down, but we still got to find out, like I said, if this is going to be a women's title contender, like a women's title chamber or a women's a women's title match chamber or a women's title contender chamber. There we go. So will Bayley end up being in a chamber or will she defend her title separately? To say. And of course, if it's a chamber one, then still the champion will still end up taking on whoever they're taking on at pay-per-view. Then end up they can win that and go against whoever wins the chamber, or they can end up being a triple threat match between who they lose to a chamber, the winner of the chamber, and then for their rematch clause. So it's all to play for. Yeah, it could be possibilities of triple threat matches at Mania. It is very much possible. It'll be interesting to see. Like I said, the roads and avenues that things can go down, but we'll worry about that in the bridge when we cross there. We still need, like I said, I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit here. Just want to make sure I've covered every base as a commentator. I want to make sure I've covered every base, and I believe I have. But like I said, we'll worry about things once Charlotte Flair has announced things. We'll worry about it a bit more then, and we'll worry about it a bit more once we hit Chamber and see the results. Of course, it's going to be a while away. If I've been told correctly and remembering correctly, we have 6 Raws. It's being one of 6 before Chamber, and then 6 Raws before Mania, which of course includes 6 SmackDowns on both cases. Ronda Rousey looking to lock in that ankle lock. She's been attacking that leg during this match a bit. Jeez. Oh, Vega's had to tap out. Jeez, I would say we've technically found out the first person for the women's Chamber match for the Raw side of things. That is true. We just don't know if Bayley's going to be forced into it after the end, after SmackDown. But we'll worry about that on SmackDown. I keep saying that, but you get the gist. Ronda Rousey, the first woman confirmed into the Raw side of things for the Women's Chamber match.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
Ooh, Ronda Rousey into the Raw Women's Chamber. Will it be a Women's World Championship chamber? Who knows? Talk of the World Women's Championship. Bayley will be on later tonight for a promo after a win against Maxine Dupree. Of course, Ridge Holland is also back. Now he's returned to the Royal Rumble. We'll hear from him. Main events, we'll find out who'll be added on top of Ronda. Will it be Roxanne or Chelsea? Who knows? But up next, we have a 6-man tag. Some huge returns are happening. The New Day's back. Dragon Lee's now here on Raw. So we're getting a little bit of a mix-up here between these 6 superstars. We're going to get some power rankings now that Dragon Lee's been drafted here to Raw. And the New Day are back. Get to see what they're all made of. Get some ring rust off. It'll be interesting to see who can get up the power rankings. And maybe go for themselves for some kind of title shots, chambers. Who knows? It is.
Contest is a 6-man tag match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 530 pounds, Joaquin, Wilde, Cruz, Toro, and Dragon Lee, the L.W.O.
What I was going to say before I got rudely interrupted. I'm kidding, Samantha. Yeah, no, I forgot what I was about to say then. That's what I was going to say. Of course, it's WrestleMania season, so we've got to sort out those power rankings and those championship stuff. It's now more important than ever to get your name into that hat and get it noticed. There's no in the hat, you know what I mean? Just get your name noticed and just go, I won this match recently with this, with so-and-so in. So, like, so against, you know what I mean? I had wins over these people, you know. I have wins here and here. Like, you're going to need every chance you can get to try and get to WrestleMania. So it's just a match that technically has no, like, rewards or consequences. In a way, it has all the rewards and consequences, because if you want a shot at Mania, the wins and losses are more crucial than ever right now. And the New Day, they know it better than nearly anybody.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 702 pounds, Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston, the New Day!
Everybody remembers Kofi Mania, don't they? Be nice to see if the New Day can have another nice moment like that. Considering how all the mud and grime and controversy and chaos that they've been shoved into as of late, it just isn't quite fair. To be honest, it's just not quite right. They don't deserve it. I don't quite know why all these shenanigans are starting to surround them. And especially that we have no idea what's going on and who's doing it anymore. Because we thought it was A10 Down Under, whose suspension would have been released today. And we'd be curious to see when we next see them. But yeah, we found out, well, we kind of thought it was them. Then it kept happening after A10 Down Under was suspended and not allowed in the building. So it's going to mean it's one of those things. And of course, that's how New Day were out for a bit. They all got taken out. Now they're back. Of course, they don't believe it's the L.W.O, but they want to get back into some ring shape, and so does Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee wants to show off what he can do a bit more than what he could do at the Royal Rumble. He's got his opportunity here tonight. Of course, L.W.O being Joaquin, Wilde, and Cruz, Toro in this position have walked off with a few strong losses, and by strong losses I mean like if they won, that could have been title. There was title opportunities. Well, they drew to Los Lothaриos because of a double count out. Then they lost to Los Lothaриos in a tornado tag. Jeez, Biggie with the strength. Welcome to Raw, Dragon. Welcome to Raw. But yeah, then they lost to Los Lothaриos, like I said, after the draw. That's on a tag match. So they didn't being able to challenge for the Profit. Then they took on the Angelo family after they challenged them, saying the Angelo family kind of just waltzed things. There was a bit of a weird way that the Angelo family got into. Hang on a minute. Jeez, Kofi Kingston. Jeez, Dragon Lee's all fired up, but Kofi Kingston barely knows where he is right now. Jeez, Dragon Lee going to take advantage of that. Probably just woke him up a bit there. But yeah, so it was a bit of a weird situation. L.W.O felt, jeez, Kofi thought Dragon Lee was behind him. Thought that they needed at least a test to win a match recently. And the Engine family decided they needed a warm-up, so that ended up happening. He felt like if they would have won, jeez, the athleticism by Dragon Lee, jeez. Going into the cover, one. I can't even speak because of the madness that's happening in this match. Xavier was tagged in. But yeah, and it would have been questioning if L.W.O beat the number one contenders, the challengers for those championships at Royal Rumble, that they could have been added to that match or could have had some stake to play in, but they did not end up winning that match. So they've had some, that's what I mean by strong losses. They've had some important losses in a way, is what I'm trying to get at. So they need to get back on winning ways. This is an opportunity here tonight alongside Dragon Lee. But they've got to take on the New Day, the veterans, the ever resilience, and they've proved it recently too. It was in that 3 stages of Hell match against A10 Under. That was Woods and Kofi Kingston in said match. Oof. Biggie hasn't had as good of a chance to prove it this season, except for the fact that he's beaten Gunther this season. I've let that slip my mind for a minute. Part of the reason why Gunther's out. But yeah. Oof. Gunther's another person that we thought attacked New Day. More Kofi Kingston in specific, but apparently was not the case. It seems like so they were back to the drawing boards yet again. These Woods, of course, they did have a little stint with the D'Angelo family. They felt like they were targeting them in a tag match, contenders match, a 4-way contenders tag during the Survivor Series. But that was only a few weeks of stuff. There wasn't much, so I don't know if there was much of a vendetta there. Just felt like they were just a bit of a focus. Maybe they felt like the New Day was a threat. I don't know. Anyways, Woods taking it to Dragon Lee there. As Joaquin Wild's been tagged in. Jeez, Joaquin. Jeez, unleashing another Hurricane Rana. Jeez, oof. Another wheelbarrow. Bulldog to Joaquin Wilde there. Oh no, Cruz. Oh, Woods is firing off right now, but no, Joaquin Wilde is back there taking advantage. Woods just popping off in every direction there. Pop off in every direction. You don't focus on one target. The one target recovers and comes back. Unless it's an actual weapon that you're probably using. But nonetheless, Woods, geez, going to work. Oof. I'll say Woods hits harder than enough bullet, but I suppose depends where you aim it. Either way, Woods going in for the tag. I'm talking about the eye. Don't know what you're thinking about. Kofi Kingston there. Xavier Woods. Jeez. Just realised I don't think I've said anybody's name incorrectly tonight. Just thought. I've just jinxed myself now. I'm going to end up calling, like, I don't know, Bailey, Io Sky when they come out later. I don't know. Either way, Kofi Kingston, that splash. Covers on Joaquin. 1, 2. Oh, no, that's a lie. I was about to call Dragon Lee Dragon Kid then. And then I went to Dragon Dyer. Those are two complete different people. Jeez. Cruz though, as a commentator for WWE, I still tune into other places. Also, that does include New Japan. Jeez, tagging into Xavier Woods there. Woods up to the middle row. Jeez, on Joaquin Wilde there. Jeez, oh, Joaquin ended up kind of instinctively ducking that. But Woods is back on the fray, back on the attack. New Day's doing a good job proving why they're the veterans, why they are. Well, it's not half. I'm a commentator, I should know this. Triple Crown, there we go. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions. Proving it right now. Jeez, the Bulldogs. Multiple time tag champs. World champs in some cases, of course. King of the Ring winner. I believe United States and Intercontinental winners spread out. I believe. Jeez, the big boot by Big E there. Also, pretty sure Big E's broken some kind of records in some kind of places, some types of records for power, for like bench press, if I'm not mistaken. It was some kind of lifting, so that just adds to it as well. You know what I mean? Like the accomplishments between these three. Hell, Big E's debut match was at WrestleMania. Well, debut on the main roster, that is, I believe. Yeah, so that proves the kind of people that New Day are. Jeez. It's that record that I've just shown you. Jeez, it's no like sour note. It's no, oh, you're just bad if you lose to the New Day. It's respectable people to lose to. Jeez, Joaquin Wilde, the spinning corkscrew crossbody there to Woods as well, looking to head to the top rope. Kofi Kingston just keeping an eye on Joaquin there. Jeez, the splash! No, Woods gets out of harm's way there. Yeah. And then the wheelbarrow face buster. New Day have been controlling this match. As New Day now trying to make sure that L.W.O doesn't get involved. As Woods looking to hit the elbow. Jeez, gets it on Joaquin Wilde. Oh, Dragon Lee's back up to his feet. That was quick. 1, 2. Dragon Lee breaks it up. Jeez. I don't think there would have been a kick out there. I think that would have been it if it wasn't for Dragon Lee right there. Jeez. But Woods tagged back in Kofi Kingston now. Kingston off the ropes. Oh. Looking for that boom. Drop. Oh, Dragon Lee's gone down. The Cruz is now down too. And Kofi Kingston getting ready to hit a trouble in paradise. But in this case, it's going to be trouble in Kentucky for L.W.O. 1, 2, 3. The New Day with the win here tonight. Getting that extra momentum, getting an important victory. Getting a victory on the road to WrestleMania. It's going to be important for them. In the meantime, I'm happy for them. They're back and put on winning ways already. It's good to see. Jeez. Oof. They just controlled that match. Fair play to them. Seems like L.W.O needs to sort out some Kingston Dragon Lee, but it happens. The New Day are back. And we have plenty of goals to achieve now that we are back, including finally getting those Raw Tag Team titles. Oh, what are these lot doing here? They've just been unsuspended. Before you lot say anything stupid, what the hell are you doing out here? You've just got off your suspension and you're focusing back on us. Oi, calm down, lad. We ain't out here for a fight. Yeah, we're not here for a fight. Honest. But we do have some recordings that might just interest you and clear our names at the same time. I need you to take out the New Day. I don't care how you do it. Just get it done. Here's the money. Pleasure doing business with you. I'll see to it that the job is done right. All the time wasted fighting A-Town Down Under and it was barely them. Alright, we dealt with these lot before, but clearly this is not over. D'Angelo family, come out here. Oh, that's fine. You don't want to come out? Well, we'll come to you then. Was not expecting that. But okay, I guess the answer's finally solved. Anyways, Ridge Holland still to come tonight. Also, the main event, Chelsea Green versus Roxanne Perez 1-on-1, who will join Ronda Rousey. But up next, we have a promo from the Women's World Champion. And of course, accompanied by Damage Control. Why wouldn't she? She seems to drag them along. Might as well put them on leashes at this point. I don't know, you know what I mean? Seem to always be around her, always sticking their necks out for Bayley. And for what? I don't see championship rate around Io and Dakota. Didn't see them in the Women's Rumble. They seem to stick by their leader, I guess. And not leader, but their faction. And one Finn Balor, who was in that Men's Rumble upon the Priest said, no, you're wrestling in the SmackDown tag match. Balor basically cost that tag title match. And then being in the Rumble. So Priest isn't going to be too happy about that. I'm sure we'll find out about that on SmackDown. But yeah, it seems that Dakota and Io seem at least to be a bit more respectful, or at least know how to fall in line, I guess. Maybe more than necessarily respectful. I don't know. Either way, they went in that Rumble. That's the point. But I can't remember. It's been a while, at least, since they challenged for that. Even good in a Contenders match. That's all they had. I believe they had one Contenders match for that women's tag title. And that's it for them, I'm pretty sure. They've just been thrown to Bayley's opponents early. And just battered them down until Bayley had easy pickings at pay-per-views. It's basically all they've done this season. It's kind of sad, really. Anyways, Bayley's out here. See what you should say. I told you I'd do it. As if there was any doubt that I wouldn't be that idiot, Maxine Dupree. But there is one question on my mind. Io, why do you seem so disgruntled? I just retained my title. You should be happy for me. No, I'm happy. I'm glad you retained your title. So you're not at all unhappy about the fact that your raffle ticket for the Royal Rumble went missing and somehow Chelsea Green ended up coming out of the position? I guess that's not something to be annoyed about. That was you. Well, you've never cared about my dreams, nor Dakota's. You've been focused on yourself and your championship. Never cared about the two of us rising to greatness as well. It was all about you. I should have done this a long time ago. Do what? Do what? What are you going to do, Io? I am your leader. I am the leader of Damage Control. You should be kissing my feet right now, but I'm letting you follow in my footsteps. So fall back in line and start respecting me again. Oh, what? What's Asuka doing out here? What's to do with Io? What's going on here? Oh, she's appeared from behind. Bayley thinks it's a prank. Jeez, Asuka just going right after Bayley. Jeez, the kicks to the face. And Io's joining in now. Oh, what's going on? And Kyrie's here. What's going on? No, Io, stop. Please think about this. Please, Io, stop. You know what I'm doing is right, Dakota. You know this is just. I'm doing what we both know needs to be done. She's disrespected us for far too long and made us stop chasing our own dreams, our own glories, and our own desires. That ends now. This is our chance to make legends of ourselves. And I'm nice, and I'm reasonable. So I'll give you a chance to decide what side you're on in all of this. Just choose wisely, Dakota. Choose wisely. Oh, Dakota's kind of just watching on at this point. I don't quite know what's going on there. I don't think she does either. Oh, hold on. What's happening here now? Jeez, the New Day, they weren't going to go find the D'Angelo family. They've just been laid out. I mean, it doesn't help they were in a six-man tag, but still. Anyways, main event still to come. Roxanne, Chelsea. Up first, though. We find out what Ridge has to say after his return at the Royal Rumble, costing Pete Dunne the Intercontinental title match. against Logan Paul, and I get that he has a vendetta, but out of everybody that he has to indirectly help by taking out his vendetta, he helps fucking Logan Paul for an honorary. Fuck Logan Paul for this episode. Why, Ridge? Why? Why did you think that that was a good idea? Attack him after. Hold on a minute, talking of attacking, is that... Can't quite tell from that. I can see now, that's Pete Dunne. Jeez, he's not gone into Ridge Holland attacking him at all, just attacking him from behind. She's just going to work. Ridge Holland was just coming out to say some words. I mean, I get it. I'm angry too. It's Pete Dunne now, jeez. That butterfly suplex, that's an uncomfortable landing, that's for sure. And Dunne now the knee shot to Pete Ridge Holland, jeez. And Dunne just raking in on the face. Jeez, and again, just raking in on the eyes. Jeez. And Dunne throwing Ridge Holland. Jeez, what an elbow. I think I've just seen some blood fly in the place. That was an hell of an elbow. Can't even say it's packed as Pete Dunne now, just pushing in the ribs there, Ridge. Jeez. Oh yeah, I can see Ridge is cut open. That one must have been a hell of an elbow. Or maybe it was the rakes or something, like the face rakes or the eye rakes, whatever. Pete Dunne just tossing Ridge Holland just up to this LED screen over here. It's done. Now, oh, he just sent Ridge right into it. Jeez. I think Ridge's head connected to him on that other side as he fell back down. Jeez, what's going on? Pete dragging him, looking to drag him backstage. Can you believe her? The disrespect that she has shown to me. I brought her into this company. I brought her up to the main roster. She'd be nothing without me. At least you know what the right side is, Dakota. You know how to be a good friend, unlike EO. Can't believe her. Don't you agree? What's going on? Why are you not saying anything? You're not seriously considering what she's saying, is she? You're just as bad as a friend as she is. More shenanigans going away. Anyways, main event time, but still, how many shenanigans have just taken place back and forth there? Jeez. Bayley gets attacked by Asuka, Kyrie, and Io's throwing her back on her. Then, New Day have been attacked backstage. Then Pete does just attack Ridge Holland and busted him open. And now there's that stuff with Bayley and Dakota, and they're kind of getting a bit, what's just happened in that time frame? That's just been crazy how much has happened in that quick time frame.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by Piper Niven from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
We have to refocus just on all that craziness that's happened in the past like 5 minutes or something. And we also found out that he was supposed to be in that Royal Rumble. But Bayley switched to something and gave it to this woman, Chelsea Green, who was not able to win that match in the end. But she's got this opportunity now at the women's title chamber. Well, yeah, no, it could be the women's contender. Get my words mixed up. I've just been so flip-flopped here, but you know what I mean. It's crazy. But I'm sure Chelsea's glad that I'm now focusing back on her. She's probably a bit going off carrying that I didn't mention her for a while. But yeah, this wasn't supposed to be the main event. But it now is, because this was originally match 3. Drew vs. Cody was originally supposed to be main event to be a bit of a rematch from Backlash. But now it is this match. And out comes Chelsea's opponent.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
I'm sure Ronda Rousey is watching on somewhere. Watching very closely to see if her rival can win said match. Maybe William Regal trying to hold her back somewhere, just trying to keep her like trapped in her locker room or something. But I'm sure if there is, she is in her locker room. There'll probably be a TV in there where she'll be seeing if Roxanne Perez gets added to this women's chamber match, whether it's a women's title or women's contender. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Of course, there will be a women's title chamber if Charlotte decides to choose Bayley, which she has plenty of history with, though. It seems like Bayley might have her issues now. Or it will be a contenders one if Charlotte chooses Tiffany. Anyways, let's get this main event of the evening underway, shall we? Roxanne, Chelsea, Piper's at ringside, probably going to play a bit of a nuisance. Let's find out if it's enough, though, for Chelsea to get a win. Who knows? Is Roxanne going to work? Chelsea. Jeez. Oof. Roxanne, oof, the face. Right to the face of Chelsea there, jeez. Super kick to the chest. Oof. I was going to say, I said trouble in Kentucky tonight. I've just been thinking about it, how fitting that is. Oh, trouble in Kentucky. Yeah. How much just happened since I said that? We're finding out about the D'Angelo family, like, with the Hurt Business. Finding, like, then just all the attacks that's been happening. And finding all these revelations that just happened in the past, like, what, 5, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Really has been trouble in Kentucky in that past little bit. And the Drew and the Pong stuff at the start. This show has been near non-stop. The calmest point was Ronda Rousey versus Zelina Vega, I felt. Or maybe the six-man tag as well was calm until after, I guess. That was the calmest point. But it was nice to see some, like, the returns and bring back some whatever you want to call it about with Dragon Lee in the New Day. It's been a hell of a show. But that's what you get. The show after the Royal Rumble and on the road to WrestleMania. It's just what you're in store for. You're in store for all this craziness, and it just has been that. It's been crazy. It's been trouble in Kentucky, trouble in Lexington, whatever you want to call it. Trouble in Kentucky sounds a bit better to me, but still, whatever you want to call it, it has been that. It's been chaotic. Oh, Chelsea Green counters that one. Jeez. And how will this night end? Jeez, one. Oof. Go there. Chelsea. Oh, Roxanne. They're making Chelsea Green fall over a bit there. I think Chelsea went to go do a full-on hammer like drop on her, but Roxanne got out of the way, and Roxanne gets the moonsault this time on Chelsea Green. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Whoa, jeez. Chelsea Green getting the kick out. Drop kick to the face. Jeez. Oh, hang on. What's Piper doing here? Roxanne's like sticking too kindly to that, but Chelsea Green taking advantage of the distraction. Piper Niven chucked a kendo stick in the ring. Of course, that would be a disqualification if either one was to use that. Roxanne Perez impaling a DDT to Chelsea Green there. At least they got it back on the offense. Oh, Roxanne trying to keep Piper Niven away from the rings. Oh, jeez! That's ringing a kendo stick in. Roxanne Perez takes down Piper Niven. Jeez. Oh, Piper not going to take too kindly to that. Now these two arguing. Roxanne, you've been focusing too much on Piper. You got to focus on Chelsea. This is why. Backslide by Chelsea. 1. This is how Maxi beat Io. No. Roxanne gets out of it. A bit of a stare down there. Jeez, on Roxanne. The kicks in the midsection. Pop. Rocks. Right in front of Piper. 1, 2, 3. Chelsea Green gets pinned. Roxanne Perez gets the victory, and she's getting added to that chamber spot. I was going to say Royal Rumble then. She's been added to the chamber alongside Ronda Rousey. Will it be a women's title chamber match or women's Contender 1 final on SmackDown? I know I've said it a lot, but it's important. Stay tuned for SmackDown. It's very important. But jeez. Oh, Ronda Rousey didn't waste much time there. Let Roxanne win the match. Now she's just started attacking Roxanne Perez. Jeez. Oh, Junko trying to separate it. But that ain't happening. Ronda Rousey just going right to work on Roxanne Perez. Roxanne just had a match. Jeez, and Ronda Rousey just had a chance to recover from Zelina's match at least. Jeez. And Ronda Rousey now going to work on Roxanne Perez. We need this to get this stopped. I mean, the ref tried to ring them. I'll tell you that this isn't our match. But either way, and the match is over, I guess. But this isn't the match originally. This will be part of the match at Elimination Chamber, but not the fully. There's only 2 of the 6 women. There's still 4 women to find out. Jeez, then that'll be 3 to 4 matches to find out about that. But jeez, Roxanne taking advantage of Ronda, trying to do something she hasn't really done before. But that's what Roxanne's done to Ronda, making her do these kind of things. There's jeez. Roxanne Perez, no Ronda Rousey firing out of it. The elbows to the midsection. Can we get some security down here, please? I told you, this episode, Trouble in Kentucky, is just becoming more and more fitting. The more I say it, the more I think it. It's just become more and more fitting. Jeez. Ronda Rousey. Oh no, Roxanne fighting out of it. Like us. It definitely wasn't as competitive as the match as Ronda versus Zelina was, but of course it was more recent. But I said like half an hour or whatever it was, 10, 20 minutes, I don't know. Either way, Roxanne Perez going to work on Ronda Rousey. We've shown how great these two women have been this season, possibly some of the best, if not the best this season, minus like someone like a Women's World Champion and Bayley. Jeez, that forearm. Oh, Roxanne getting out of harm's way. Oof. But Roxanne's been the only one that's been close to having Ronda's number. I bet Bailey wouldn't have defeated Ronda at SummerSlam, I don't think, if it wasn't for Roxanne Perez. Jeez. And Roxanne has beaten Ronda this season, like I said, 1-1 in total, just ever the case in these two fighting. Jeez. Just pushing her against the stairs, also wrenching back on that arm. That was brutal. Jeez. But Ronda ain't done. Like I said, where's the security? They're probably dealing with all this other stuff that's going on backstage. For all we know, there's so much more going on backstage. For all I know, there could be still so much more to find out. I don't know either way. We're focusing on this one. The camera's focused on this as these two are just brawling. Oh, like just everywhere. Hold on a minute. Ronda Rousey goes to the top rope. This has been more than done from the middle rope to the ring. This is from the top rope to the outside. Ronda Rousey. Jeez. Oh, Roxanne gets out of harm's way. That was a nasty. I think Ronda's ankle nearly caught that. I think that was the one that's taped up as well. That's probably going to have to stay taped up. I don't know. Either way, Roxanne going to work. No, Ronda. Jeez. I don't know. Maybe it's all right. Ronda Rousey is the baddest woman on the planet for a reason. Jeez. Ronda Rousey. Oof. Chucking around Roxanne Perez now. Jeez, no Roxanne. Oh, Ronda with a knee shot. Jeez. Oof. And again, the stomps. Ronda looking to lock in the arm. Oh, and there's someone else going on too now. Oh, you two messed up. You should have not found that footage. And even if you did, you should have burnt it. That would have been the smart choice. But no, you didn't make the smart choice. You made the dumb choice. And now you're going to pay for making the dumb choice. Stacks, let's go. Trouble in Kentucky. Means more again now that I've said it, but anyways, it's been a crazy episode of Raw. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for SmackDown. Oh, jeez. He's here. Oh, jeez. What's going on? People have been questioning out in the universe, what is next for Uncle Howdy? I'm not going to tell you, because I don't know. That's not how this works. But my job is done for now, that is all I know. And I will come back when I am needed once again.